Friends, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were absolutely convinced you were right? Where your solution to a problem, your interpretation of an event, or your understanding of a person seemed so undeniably correct that any other viewpoint felt, well, simply mistaken? It's a common human tendency, isn't it? We often make swift decisions, build our arguments, and assume our path is the only logical one, often dismissing other opinions before truly considering them. Yet, in doing so, we unwittingly close the door to new insights, halt our own learning, and limit our capacity for true understanding. But what if I told you that sometimes the wrong answer isn't wrong at all, but merely a different perspective you hadn't considered? What if the key to unlocking deeper wisdom lies not in asserting our own rightness, but in the simple act of listening? Let me share with you the story of a remarkable little girl named Emily, whose innocent yet profound insight offered a powerful lesson to everyone around her, reminding us to think differently and understand that others' perspectives, no matter how unconventional they may seem at first, may not be wrong at all. Emily was a truly delightful child, brimming with an infectious cheerfulness that brightened any room she entered. Her imagination soared, finding expression in vibrant drawings and intricate crafts. She was, without a doubt, a talented artist. Her mind, a kaleidoscope of colors and forms. Yet, when it came to the structured world of numbers, especially simple addition and subtraction, Emily found herself adrift. Math class was often a source of frustration, a place where her creative mind struggled to conform to rigid numerical rules. One sunny afternoon, during Mrs. Johnson's third-grade math lesson, the class was tackling basic arithmetic with visual aids. Mrs. Johnson, a kind and patient teacher, held up a drawing of 3 bright red apples. "All right, class," she began, her voice gentle. "If I have 3 apples here," she pointed to the drawing, "how many apples do I have?" A chorus of 3 echoed through the classroom, confident and unified. But then, a small, clear voice piped up from the back. 4. Mrs. Johnson paused, a faint smile on her face. "Emily, dear, look closely. I have 1, 2, 3 apples. How many do I have?" Emily, her brow furrowed in earnest concentration, looked at the drawing, then back at her teacher. 4, she repeated, her voice unwavering. A ripple of quiet giggles spread through some of the other children. Mrs. Johnson, though slightly perplexed, maintained her composure. She knew Emily was usually attentive, even if math wasn't her strong suit. "Emily, can you tell us why you think it's 4? She asked, her tone encouraging, trying to understand the child's reasoning. Emily brightened, sensing an opportunity to explain her logic. "Well, Mrs. Johnson," she began, her voice gaining confidence, "you have 3 apples in the picture." "Yes, but I already have an apple in my backpack from lunch. So, if you have 3 and I have 1, that makes 4 apples in total." The classroom fell silent. Mrs. Johnson slowly lowered the drawing of the apples, a profound realization dawning on her. Emily wasn't wrong. Her answer wasn't based on a mathematical error, but on a different, broader perspective that included an apple Mrs. Johnson hadn't accounted for, an apple that existed outside the confined context of the drawing. Emily had simply integrated her own reality into the problem. In that moment, Mrs. Johnson understood something vital, a lesson far more significant than counting apples. Emily had taught her, and indeed the entire class, a powerful truth, that many times we are so certain of our own interpretation, so convinced that we are right, that we fail to see the validity in others' differing opinions. Emily's wrong answer was, in her own world, perfectly logical and correct. There are, truly, many different ways and perspectives to approach and solve a problem. And often, what seems like an error is simply a broader, or even just a different, framework of understanding. This story of little Emily serves as a profound reminder for all of us. Before we rush to judgment, before we dismiss an idea or an opinion that doesn't align with our own, before we label someone's answer as wrong, let us pause. Let us take a moment to truly listen, to ask questions, and to understand the perspective from which their thoughts emerge. Because often, behind what appears to be an incorrect answer or a misguided opinion, lies a unique and valuable way of seeing the world. a piece of the puzzle we might otherwise have missed. The richness of our collective understanding is built not on uniformity, but on the beautiful tapestry of diverse viewpoints. So, let us listen, truly listen, and open our minds to the countless possibilities that await us when we embrace the perspectives of others.